A little over a year ago, devastating floods hit the Rio Grande Valley. When the rain started to pour down late last night, many were reminded of the panic.
Tonight, we take you to the home of Jasmine Perales. She's left picking up the pieces for a second time around. Tonight, Jasmine Perales and her mother are having to relive a nightmare they never thought they would.
I'm having to pack up. We were just dealing with last year's flood.
Just 1 year ago, Perales and her mother were picking up the pieces of the aftermath of the June floods that cost them their home of more than 20 years.
Materialistic things is not what we're worried about. It's just memories and the exhaustion that we're having to deal with, the flooding every single year.
Soon after the floods, they moved into a trailer on their property while they worked to clean up their damaged home. Then the rain came crashing down and the water began to rise. She'll never be able to recover irreplaceable mementos because of the flood.
We lost my dad about 8 years ago, and that's what we cherish the most. And the little things that we were able to save from last year is what we lost.
Perales feels like this could have been prevented.
Called and called and called. My mom had even been calling since last night about this year. To avoid this.
We spoke to Hidalgo County Precinct 1 Commissioner David Fuentes over the phone. He tells us his crews are prioritizing their most affected areas near Monte Alto, La Villa, and Ed Couch. He tells us the area got anywhere from 6 to 12 inches of rain in about 5.5 hours. His crews were working diligently to help their residents. Fuentes went on to add residents suffering from pooling water and overflowing drainage ditches should contact their County Emergency Operations Center hotline.
I don't want to see my house underwater anymore. I don't want to have to be taking all of our belongings out every single year.
And that number for the Hidalgo County Emergency Operations Center is 956-292-7012. Perales hopes there's a more permanent solution that will stop this from happening again.
Strong winds in Monte Alto blew the roof off of one family's home. Tonight they are staying at a shelter. Their home is destroyed. Elizabeth Espinoza was home with their two daughters when the rain started. She said they were trapped.
We were alone and everything was flooded. We thought if the entire roof blows away, we're going to die. We couldn't go anywhere. What did you do? The girls were crying. I was crying. We were in the living room.
Hidalgo County crews confirmed the Monte Alto neighborhood was one of the hardest hit. Espinoza says it took years of work to build their home. Now she doesn't know how they'll start over.
The roads in Santa Rosa are still blocked tonight. One neighborhood couldn't wait for first responders, so